Yo, welcome back everybody to a brand new PTCGL Paradox Rift deck video, and today I'm going to be showing off the most aggressive way to play Roaring Moon, and that is going to be Roaring Moon EX with Palkia VSTAR. Now, Palkia VSTAR we've been seeing splash into all these different decks like Gholdengo, even Palkia Ice Riders, like a meta deck right now. Some pretty crazy things are going on with Palkia. It is one of the most simple and strongest Pokemon in the format. It's got a really good ability that synergizes nicely with Radiant Greninja, which is a really big aggressive Pokemon, and it also is a really strong beat stick attacker with subspace. Well, now what if we combined a Roaring Moon and Palkia into the same deck? Because Roaring Moon's already been playing Radiant Greninjas and Water Energy, but having access to Palkia not only gives you another attacker in the deck, which can help in the early game, but it also just gives you access to an easier time to use Greninja. The deck already is turbo enough with the PokéStops, and when you have access to Canceling Cologne and Cross Switcher, you can pull off some pretty dirty plays with Radiant Greninja with this deck, while you're also taking instant knockouts with Roaring Moon. So you kind of feel like you have a best of both worlds going on when you have access to both instantly knocking out stuff with Frenzy Gouging and having access to Cologne Cross Switcher with Palkia and the Greninja within the deck. Feels like an aggressive deck. Palkia does provide a nice, strong backup attacker, and it can be a really good attacker into stuff like Miraidon, where, of course, it might not seem like Palkia's good into Miraidon because, you know, it's weak to lightning. Well, Palkia can one-shot a lot of the things in Miraidon, because Miraidon fills their bench up for you, and then Subspace Well can do a lot of damage for each Pokemon on each player's bench. So Palkia could do 260 damage if both players' bench are full, and that's a lot of damage you can do. It's a great attacker. It takes up Basic EX, is kind of good in like even the mirror match. It forces Frenzy Gougings out of your opponent. It's a really strong card, in my opinion, and I think there's some decent synergy within this deck, making this Roaring Moon deck pretty darn aggressive. But yeah, before we get into the video, show 2, the sponsor Card Cavern TCG. As always, if you're ever looking for any PTCG live packouts, get them over at Card Cavern. Card Council's code line for the cheapest. So if you're looking for any set, like the main set, Paradox Rift, or an older set, like, of course, 151 or Scarlet Violet, or when Paldean Fates comes out later this week on TCG Live, you get your Paldean Fates codes over at Card Cavern. Anything at Card Cavern, have to check out, use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel, help yourself out, and up our Card Cavern. So shout out Card Cavern, check them out, use code LDF, link down below. You can also check out the Shovel Squad down below, and my second YouTube channel down below too, where I post extra content. There should be a video hopefully going out later today. We look at every single deck that got day 2 at the largest regionals ever, Charlotte Regionals. And also, stay tuned for this Thursday. I'll be opening up some early Paldean Fates that TBCI were nice enough to provide me with to show off some of the new cards. So yeah, this is the list I am playing. Here is the full deck list view for the deck. I've actually been working on this deck for a while now. This has been in the works since, like, early Paradox Rift meta. I've been cooking this Moon Palkia deck for quite some time, and I'm finally getting around to doing a video on it. Now, Moon had a pretty good weekend in Charlotte. Ross Coughlin, one of the greatest and most iconic players in the game, did get top 8 with his Roaring Moon deck that was playing Ionos and Judge. A bit more of a draw support heavy deck as opposed to go all in with the, you know, the Sada. This is a more go all in approach where we're playing the Palkia VSTAR and the Greninja, the Cologne, the Cross Switcher. And yeah, I like the deck. I've been working on it for a while now, and I'm finally getting around to trying out the deck. Like I said, here is the 60 that we're playing. 3 Sada, 1 Iono. We are playing a Melony. It is another way to get energy on Palkia, other than relying solely on Star Portal. The only card I kind of want to put in the deck is, like, maybe, like, more, like, Gust, I guess. Like, another boss would be nice. But we do have 4 Cross Switcher, a Pal Pad to go with it. We got 4 Pokestop, stuff like that. 5/5 energy split. And I was considering playing 4 Waters and 6 Dark. That might be the better way to go. A 3rd Energy Switch could be nice. There's some cool plays you can make with Energy Switch, especially with Radiant Greninja in the late game. You have Mew, you have Palkia, stuff like that. But yeah, like I said, this deck is very aggressive. Trying to abuse Cologne and Cross Switcher with Moon is pretty deadly when you have instant knockout attacks and you have a big attacker like the Palkia VSTAR and access to the Radiant Greninja. Really, the only thing this deck needs to do is you got to find VIP turn 1. But it is Moon at the end of the day. I'm sure y'all are familiar with Moon by now. But let's go show off this deck on live, see in action, and see what this deck's all about. All right, going into this game with Palkia Moon, my opponent is going to be going first, which is big, as we open up with Moon and Palkia. All right. His hand's decent if Squawkabilly's not prized. If Squawkabilly's prized, we'll figure something out, I guess. All right, we'll see what we're playing against here. Entei. Ooh, might be Entei Valiant. Entei Valiant's basically a free matchup because we have double Palkia. Yeah, it's like, yeah. Double Palkia is really good in this matchup. Now, unfortunately, my opponent does open up the Entei. This could be Charizard, which would be a little scary. They did go first. I know it is Entei Valiant. Okay, like I said, pretty good matchup. We just set up a couple Palkias and go from there. That's the plan. Probably just want to use Roaring Moon as a sponge here. Or go into Greninja for a turn. Just want to give him a 1-prizer. The big thing they do have is they do have access to Radiant Charizard, which is annoying. It's a very favored matchup. Having to lose 2 Gusting cards off of this initial hand, though, is a little bit of a bummer. Because I don't want to... Yeah, it kind of sucks. Losing 2 Gust is bad, but we'll see. They pass. Ooh, nice. Okay, I'll start the turn off with the Trekking Shoes, because I don't know what I have prized. Okay, I mean, I'll take the waters. I need those. All right, Squawkabilly. Don't be in there. Or don't be prized. Okay, we got Palkia. Do we have Pal Pad? We do. Okay, good. So I just need to make sure that I have a Gust card on the turn that I need to go KO their like when they go Radiant Charizard. That's the thing. Yeah, it feels bad losing to these Gust cards, but whatever. All right. Squawk and Seas, unfortunately, does not give me a Battle VIP Pass. Unfortunate. I'm honestly not sure I want to play that, but I think I got to. Good Ultra Ball for Greninja here. Don't really want to throw away another Water Energy. No, I'll PokéStop first. It's fine. Nice. Oh, the draw 3 cards every time, baby. Okay. Grab these 2. And then we will Concealed. I don't think we're getting a knockout this turn. Not with this hand, yeah. Maybe. Okay. I could Sada. I can attach a Dark Energy from hand. I do have the knockout. Okay, maybe it is worth it then to go for it. I think we can ditch we can ditch Moon VIP. Yeah, we can Lumineon for Sada. If we draw into a Dark Energy, we do get the knockout, because we can Energy Switch. No, it doesn't work out that way, though. No, never mind. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have went down that route. I don't want to leave this guy in the active. Okay, we should save the Lumineon then. Oh, they're not playing Spiritomb. Maybe it's better to play Fish now. What if they're playing a Spiritomb? Some Entei Vanillas do play Tomb. Kind of want to just play this now. I also need to draw cards. Yeah, I think we just Fish now. It's fine. Kind of want to say that for boss. I do need to, like, draw cards. I could just go Melony. I could Iono. Honestly, yeah, refreshing the hand isn't even a terrible play. I actually don't hate that. I could use that in the later part of the game, though, but I actually don't hate doing Iono here. Just because my hand is kind of, like, dead. I need Palkia, so I actually think it's fine to refresh the hand and try to get a Palkia down. Or, like, get Palkia for next turn. Did not get there. Got some stuff, though. Could just switch into Greninja. Could have burned the Cologne, probably. It's fine. I don't know what my opponent's, like, got on their list. That's the only problem. We'll just go into Greninja for a turn, so we can Sada. Alright, let's see what my opponent does here. My opponent does have another capsule. I did Iono them to 6 new cards, and they didn't do much on their first turn, so I'm fully expecting to get, like, knocked out here. If they knock out Palkia, this could be pretty bad, actually. Losing a Palkia V here would be a little annoying. Yeah, if they knock out a Palkia, this is bad. Can they do it, though? Maybe I shouldn't have Iono'd then. Maybe I should have... yeah, maybe I shouldn't have Iono'd. Alright, they play the PokéStop. They do mill a Research, which is good. That's one less draw card they have. Yeah, they could KO Palkia this turn. Maybe Iono them was a mistake. But at the same time, it's like... I want a new hand to work with, right? Because what if they, like, put a Spiritomb down, and then that's my hand that I had? My hand is, like, bricky. So I think it was fine to do that. To go for the Iono there, but I did potentially give my opponent a boss knockout. But Palkia is also really bulky and can't get one hit KO that easily, so... I mean, it's probably okay, but we'll see. We'll see if they get boss. They need boss and full bench, because they put 20 on the moon. I told me maybe they don't have it. I guess we'll see. We will see. They could have an Escape Rope here, which... And then I'll just give them the... Well... Can't really give them Roaring Moon if they play an Escape Rope, actually. They might not have a rope, though. They might not even have a supporter. No, they have a Research. No boss. Yeah, they're probably going to get a rope here. An Escape Rope would be pretty bad. I can't really give him Moon. I think I got to give him the Squawkabilly. But then we can, like, knock out with Lumineon, going to Greninja for a turn. Could be an option to do that. If I can find Palkia VSTAR, we could go, like, Star Portal to Lumineon, knock him out. It's not a bad play. If they don't have a rope here, we're chilling. We're chilling if they don't have a rope. That's not a rope. There's a switch. They don't have a rope, it looks like. Maybe? Fleet-footed? Is there even a way? I guess, yeah, they could still have, like, rope switch in hand. Still pull off a rope combo. All right, they got no rope. All right, so all I need to do here is just find a Palkia VSTAR and they're dead. Worst comes to worst, I could try to just Hydro Break for the knockout, which, like, if that, like, worst case scenario, and we got the Palkia. All right, never mind. I lied. Okay, go here. See what we got. Spro cooking. There's a Palkia V. Can Ultra Ball. Grab a second Palkia here. All right, now we're cooking. Now we are cooking. We are cooking with a capital C. We'll play the PokéStop, of course. Try to get, like, another Cross Switcher. No, we did draw 3 cards, though, which is good. Got Dark Patch. Put that on Moon. I'm just going to knock him out. No reason to put any Pokemon in play. We can just knock out this Entei. And this is why this matchup is pretty good. I mean, hey, we're just swinging with the Palkia VSTAR here. Like, in any other circumstance, I would have had to have Frenzy Gouging that. We do get the other Cross Switcher off the prizes. If we don't get Iono, if we just hold the hand, we have access to Cross Switcher as a way to get around Charizard, which is pretty big. If still in my Greninja, we could have went Greninja KO Charizard, give him a 1-prizer, but it's tough because I don't have 2 2-prizers. We'll see. The Charizard could be a problem, but again, Cross Switcher is going to be very relevant to winning this game. We only have 1 Cross Switcher to work with, though, because our other one's gone, and our boss is gone. So we need to find Pal Pad. They do play the PokéStop. They do get their own Pal Pad, but they do lose a Thornton, which is a very interesting card to see, which I guess that's kind of a good card to know they play, because that actually lets them do a potential double Charizard turn, which is a little scary. And I've already used up my Iono. I'd have to Pal Pad it back. Yeah, we'll see what's up. It's a little scary they play something like that. They haven't found a Magma Basin yet, which I imagine we are going to see this turn. And they haven't played one yet. We'll see if they can find a Magma Basin here. Can they ever Yoga Loop this guy? We have 130. Maybe? I guess they could Yoga Loop Moon still. I doubt it. Okay, well, the thing is, I don't know if they can take a prize this turn, though. Like, the thing I'm thinking about is, like, I don't think they can take a prize this turn. That's kind of my main thought right now, is I don't see how they're going to get a knockout this turn as easily. Like, if they play an Escape Rope, we give them the other Palkia, obviously, because we know that can take a hit. There it is. And just throw the Palkia in their face. Could have given them the Moon just to, like, be like, well, all that damage you're putting on it, I'm just going to knock it out anyways. But there's no reason, I think, to go Moon. I think this is fine. I guess, like, if they go Charizard this turn, maybe I should have given them the Moon, actually. Instead of the Palkia. But this is fine, though. So we're basically forcing them to, like, hit me this turn. Could have went... If I knew Lumineon was getting killed, I could have went Lumineon and then Star Portal Ockery turn, which would have been pretty good. Okay, let's see what else they got here. They don't find a Magma Basin. We're cooking. They do find a 3rd Research, however, but they lose a DT. That's their 2nd DT down. That might be their only DTs, which is really good. Can they find a Magma Basin? They have not played one yet. I would be amazed if they whiffed here. If they whiff the knockout this turn, this is pretty much like... It's looking pretty bad for my opponent if they don't get a knockout here. Because they can go into Zard and be like, oh, I guess I gotta hope you don't gust me, and then I do double Cross Switcher, and then yeah, that's it. Be all she wrote, probably. I mean, it's not gonna be game over. It's looking pretty bad. And they just concede the game anyways. Palkia Moon beating Entei Valiant. Again, pretty solid matchup. We have water Pokemon. We have Palkia, which is beefy, and KOs Entei super easily. All right, we're going into a rematch. As soon as I queue up another game, it puts me against the same person again. So I don't know why it does that. We're going to choose to go first and hope for the best here. Yeah, we're playing against the same person. We know we're playing against Entei Valiant again. So yeah, there you go. All right, the start is okay. We open up with Moon. Could get the turn 1 attack. I need a way to get energy in the discard or get a VIP to make this hand somewhat useful. We'll see what happens. They open up with Medicham and Charizard. Okay, interesting. Those aren't Pokemon you want to be starting with. Is there anything? There's their Battle VIP. Unfortunately, I don't have one, so I'm really hoping we can find a Battle VIP here off of our top deck or off the Trekking Shoes. I need to set up. I need to set up. We'll see if they have another VIP, though, or anything. And they got DT on Medicham. I think if I ever get access to Cross Switcher, I think I want to kill this thing, just in case. Well, they do play Thornton, though. I know that much. Fortunately, they do have the Nest Ball. Pretty good turn 1, I guess, for my opponent. They're limited to 1 Iron Valiant here, though, at the moment. Or 2. They're only going to have 2 Valiants to work with, which could be decent. We have Rope in hand. We can play that before my opponent, because I imagine they're going to want to Charizard for a turn. We can, like, play the Rope immediately. Could be good. Could be good. They're going to switch into Entei. Here comes the Squawkabilly, which, again, we're hoping we can set up a little bit here. Get Palkia, get Greninja, do stuff. Ideally, we get the turn 1 2-prize KO. That's the dream. It is possible. With this hand, it's, like, maybe possible. We'll see. I just don't have I don't have a red card. I don't have the 1 red card we need. Just the only issue. Bravery Charm. Whoa, that's not good. If they stay in the active, that's actually a little annoying. And they do. I was going to say, because I kind of want to Rope. So that's going to be Charizard. That was not a great top deck. That's not good either. Okay, Trekking Shoes. Don't do this to me. No. We got no Battle VIP, so we're not taking a knockout this turn, it looks like. It's a shame. We just got the Lumineon here for Iono, which thankfully is in the deck. If Iono was prized, that would have been pretty bad. All right, come on. We need Greninja and Battle VIP. Those are 2 key cards we need to find here. Didn't get any of them. Oh, my God. Battle VIP Pass is the worst card ever printed. Not like this, bro. Yeah, no turn 1 VIP. No Ultra Ball for next turn. Yeah, not good. I'm not liking this. This is, not great so far. Could rule the region. Is that a good idea? Rule the region? To get a PokéStop? To try to get an Ultra Ball next turn? Can they knock out Palkia? I don't think so. Can they? 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160... They could do 200 damage to my Palkia here. In total. This feels bad. I think I have to do this. This feels bad. The bricks are real. I think I gotta do this. I don't know. This feels so bad. 2 Pokestops in the deck, too. Yikes. Not good. Having a waste Cross Switcher like that, not great either. But nothing I can do. We know we have Boston deck at least. Not the end of the world that we had to do that, but it does feel pretty bad. TCG Live did not want to give me a Battle VIP off of a Shoe and an Iono. Cool stuff. I hate it here. To be fair, we don't have a lot of Pokemon on our bench. If we kind of play passively, then it's fine. We play conservative like this, it's not the end of the world. They might play another Escape Rope, which... Like, I gotta go Roaring Moon, right? I don't want to do that. I think I'd have to go Lumineon. I don't know. This feels really bad. This still feels really... Honestly, an Escape Rope would be pretty annoying here. But they didn't get an energy last turn, so... There's no energy in the discard. They could whiff a knockout this turn. Or an attack. They could whiff an attack here, which would be pretty nice. There is a chance of that happening. The attack whiff could be real. We'll have to see if that ends up happening. Don't know if it will. Do they have another research in their hand? Well, they haven't played a research yet. Do they have one? They do have a rope. So we can go Lumineon, and then I can Aqua Return. Or I can go Moon. No, we'll go Lumineon. I think Lumineon's correct here, because we're either going to Aqua Return, or we can just retreat the water and then Star Portal. It's fine. We go Moon, we're stuck on the active. Yeah, it feels pretty bad, man. It's not good. It's not good. The rematch is real. And because we weren't able to find a VIP turn 1, this could be pretty awkward. Like, this is definitely a very losable game. My opponent may not get an attack this turn, though. They have yet played a Magma Basin. Going into the Entei is also good, because that means that's not on the bench. That thing cannot be Magma Basined. They've already done double ping, so it's not like they can really do another Tachyon Bits. Their bench is kind of clogged up, to be honest, with, like, jank. So, this actually isn't that bad. I don't think they can get me here with the Entei. And then we can retreat, knock them out. Again, we can taking the first 2 prizes is very relevant. That's like one of the main things we want to do this game. I do find a Colress. Now, if PokéStop does mill one of our 2 Palkias, it's not going to be good because I need it. They burn a Magma Basin and a Super Rod. The Magma Basin is an interesting card to throw in the Lost Zone. There's no energy in the discard, so it's like they're not doing much right now. Best objects, Palkia or Ultra Ball? Or a supporter. Way to draw cards. Those will all be good top decks. I would like to see either of those cards. They have another Bravery Charm. They slap it on the Iron Valiant. I guess I can't knock that out. That's actually not good. Can they switch into it? They're playing double. Dude, that's actually not good. I can't knock this thing out in one hit. Oh my god. I guess I could go, like, swing with Palkia. Okay, they pass. Alright, good. Drew Mew. It's not helping. The PokéStop and Pray. Feels bad. Do not mill anything bad. No, we got nothing. Wow. Ridiculous, dude. I mean, they didn't really attach an energy. It's not that bad, I guess, but it's, like, pretty grief. Good Mew for 1. Do I even want to bench Mew, though? I don't even know if I want to bench another basic. I think we have to do this. This feels so bad, dude. This is scuffed. Scuffed gameplay. Give me a Palkia VSTAR. No! Now we get Battle VIP. The one time I didn't need it. It's not good, dude. I mean, okay, we're just getting unlucky here. We are bricking really badly, and this is bad. The only positive is my opponent has no energy in play on the Entei, but if this PokéStop gets discarded, we're in trouble, because the rest of my hand's kind of dead. So yeah, not good. Not finding any playable cards here is not doing us any favors. And we might get cooked here. My opponent might be able to KO me. They have a ginormous hand, so it's like very good chance they have the knockout this turn on my active. Not great. I maybe should have retreated into the Roaring Moon, but I need to keep this alive if I draw Sada. Yeah, I could draw Sada, which keeps us, like, in the game, potentially. This is bad, though. They might even be able to boss KO my Palkia, which is not good either. All because I didn't get a turn 1 Battle VIP Pass. Every time. It feels bad. All right, there's no way they don't have an attack this turn with Entei. Surely they're going to attack. If they do not attack again with Entei, I'm going to be very shocked. I'm going to be very surprised if they don't attack with Entei here. I'd be very surprised if they don't actually hit me with Entei this turn. PokéStop, they're rolling it. Yo! They milled double Basin. Yo! They only have 1 Basin left now. Because they lost on the other one when they played that chorus last turn. Yo! The tides are turning in our favor? Okay, well, they have that, but there's no energy in the discard still. I mean, that's still good. They have to dump their hand. That's also not terrible, because they could have, like, a handful of good stuff. And here comes the research. It looks like they are researching. Yeah, looks like we're going to see them dump their hand. Is it a research? It's a big research if it is. They found that Basin. Getting the PokéStop, like I said, was pretty bad, but I kind of figured it wasn't going to stick around for a turn. There's the research. Oh my god, still no fire energy? What? Wow. Now they're down 2 Enteis. I don't know if they have a 4th or not. That's crazy. They do play Thornton, I guess. That's huge. What is this game right now, bro? Force Seal Stone. Is that going to let them get the attack this turn? Well, okay. Well, the one good thing is we can attack with Palkia VSTAR or Palkia V next turn if my opponent goes Entei. If they knock me out, we can use Palkia's second attack, which is kind of sick. If they play a rope, I have to give them Roaring Moon, I think. I could draw like an Ultra Ball and keep Mew. Okay, they finally got me. They got the Vessel. It took them that long to get the knockout, which is crazy. If we can get rid of this Magma Basin, they are officially out of Magma Basin, which is a huge deal. How much HP do we have? 190? Actually, if they rope, I think we have to go Mew. I don't know. It's actually pretty bad they rope. Because if I go Roaring Moon, they can hit me and then Yoga Loop me. Yeah, never mind. We have to go... I think we have to sacrifice Mew. They play a rope. They probably have rope in hand. I think they played like 1 so far. 2? Maybe they don't have it. Maybe. They probably have it. Yeah, they probably have rope. We gotta give them Mew, I think, which feels really bad, but no, yeah. They're doing 180. Moon dies if we go into... Moon doesn't die. They just Yoga Loop me. If I can get rid of the Stadium next turn, if I draw my last PokéStop, we can potentially prevent them from being able to Entei me next turn, which is pretty good. It's a very wild game. Okay, please just give me a playable card. Just something. Give me something. Oh my god. I mean, that's like not bad. Kind of sad I lost Mew now, so I kind of needed it, as you can see. At least we can knock him out, which is pretty big. We weren't able to get rid of the Mega Basin. The one good thing is my opponent has potentially no Enteis left. They could have that Thornton, though. All right, what's our 2 prizes? Okay, there we go. Double PokéStop. That's decent. I don't know if I can attack next turn, but we'll see. This is not looking good, though. We're still in a pretty bad spot, I think. If they have a 3rd Bravery Charm Entei combo here, and I have the Frenzy Gouging it, this could be the end of the game. I can't afford a Frenzy Gouging at this point. If I can attack with Moon plus Iono, that could be pretty big. I doubt we're going to pull that off. They can't go Charizard unless they have a double turbo. Which is also pretty bad if they have a double turbo Charizard play. Yes, this is not good, dude. Not being able to set up really killed us. This is like the worst case scenario that could have happened. But we're somehow striving through it. Despite all odds, we are still barely holding on. If my opponent doesn't take a KO this turn, we have a turn to breathe, hopefully. We'll see. They just need a double turbo, and they can attack with Charizard, but they base into it, which is a little strange. They could actually just have Thornton in hand for that friggin' Entei, bro. We better get Entei Thorntoned again, bro. They bitched the Palkia. Interesting. They don't have it. Nice. Okay. Sick. Do they have the... Well, they could still have the double turbo Charizard knockout, which is pretty bad. Now, okay, well, they don't have it. This is weird, bro. What the heck? Okay, we drew an Ultra Ball. Finally got a Palkia. Moon is trapped, though, which is kind of annoying. Is there an energy in the discard? There is. Okay, good. Could Greninja... If I had an energy switch, though, or something. Guarantee the Palkia, or should I go into Greninja and try to draw more cards? Greninja's tempting. But I also kind of, well, this thing has a Bravery Charm on it. So I kind of have to go for the Moon, don't I? I think we do go Greninja here, then. What the heck is this game, dude? Why? Like, what? All right, we got a Greninja. Maybe could have PokéStop first. Okay. We're cooking. We hit a Sada. That's big. Yeah, the rest of those cards aren't so good, though. No, the Iono's not bad, actually. They knocked me out, I guess. Could be worse. If I hit Energy Switch here... If I hit the Energy Switch off the PokéStop, I get the knockout. I have the Frenzy Gouging. I will play the PokéStop and see what we got here. Don't mill both Palkias, please. Okay. We got Cross Switcher. I guess that would have worked, too. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to get there. But we can set up a Greninja play here. I could swing with Palkia for 200. Doesn't seem correct. I could just sacrifice Greninja for a turn. Find another Palkia down here. Going Palkia V for the 200 damage would be bad. If I give him the Moon, we can Iono them to 2 next turn. Yeah, I'm okay with this. I don't know. This is just... I don't know if we can win, but we'll see. I don't know if this is correct or not. Give them the Moon. We can Iono next turn. And then figure something out. They're going to roll the PokéStop. They do draw 3 cards. That's their last Escape Rope. They're used up 3 already. If they play the Rope here... If they have to play Rope, that'd be nice. We can give them Greninja, which I don't really care if we lose. Okay. Yeah, have my Greninja. They could have Boss in hand, obviously. We'll see, though. The only downside of losing Greninja is I don't have the ability to do Moonlight Shuriken, and I also don't have the ability to concealed cards if I whiff Palkia off Iono. But if I whiff, I can at least go Roaring Moon. I can still use Palkia's other attack. Palkia's other attack KOs the Entei or Charizard in 1 hit anyways. It doesn't matter too much. This is a very interesting game. I don't know what's going on, but we'll see if we can clutch it up. They got the DT. Is there a boss in their hand? Do they have a 3rd boss? Do they have a 4th Entei? No way they're playing 4. Okay, there's no... I don't think they have a 4th Entei. If I Iono and they hit, like, the combo... But here's the thing. My opponent has no Basin left. I don't think they can build up another attacker. So if they knock me out with Charizard here, all I have to do is go boss, knock out the Entei, and I win. Or I just Iono and they have no way to attack. I think we might be chilling here. See, we draw, I guess. Best target could just flat out be the V-Star. If my opponent does not KO me here, I can just boss KO the Charizard, which I'm probably going to do. And then they have, like, no way to attack. Oh my god, they have the second boss. Doesn't matter where they KO. We have Moon, Palkia. I prefer to keep Palkia alive, but I can keep Moon, which is fine. And Moon can take the knockout. It's unfortunate, but now we can go Iono to 2. The one thing is, we know my opponent can't build up any other attackers. Right? We know they can't build up another Entei next turn, because they don't have any Enteis left, most likely. And they're out of Magma Basin. We know we're safe for a turn. Okay. Could bench the other Moon. I don't really see a point. It's gonna Iono. Would like to see another Palkia here, if possible. No. Got the Earthen Vessel. There's no energy left in the deck. Yikes. It's not good. Let's roll the PokéStop. Okay, nice. Well, we lost our other PokéStop. Not good. Oh, I have none left. It's a little awkward, actually. Now I need to get Palkia. It's not Palkia, but this can help us get a Palkia. Okay, we got Palkia. Good. We got the Palkia. That was close. So I have, like, no way to attack next turn, so yeah, okay, good. All right. All right, we're chilling. They most likely can't knock me out here. We know they are officially out of Basin, so, like, I don't see how they have, like, they can Yoga Loop, but that's not going to be able to do much, because I don't think they're going to be able to use Yoga Loop this turn. We do find a Cross Switcher. If I can draw my other Cross Switcher here, go Cross Switcher Palkia. We'll see what they got. I guess they could Thornton the Medicham. What are the chances they have their last Thornton? Okay, Iono's a lie. They hit a research anyways. No Thornton, though. They can find it for next turn, though, which is pretty bad. They can't win this turn, though. Which does give us one other chance. Best case scenario... Okay, best case scenario, I go Palkia and then Greninja for game. Because they're going to give me this probably with the Bravery Charm on. Which I can't knock out. So, yeah. If I draw another Cross Switcher, we can just kill the Medicham flat out next turn. Because I guarantee they're gonna Thornton that thing into an Entei. Or a Charizard. Or they concede anyways. Alright, we win. What? How did we win that game? That was a wild game. I mean, PTCG Live likes to pair you into a game after it finishes. So, the glitch, and we still won the game. Crazy, crazy game. Despite barely getting a good setup, we still squeaked out a dub. Let's go. All right, get into this game. We open up with Moon, Squawkabilly, Ultra Ball, Lumineon. Pretty solid stuff. We can immediately grab Palkia or Radiant Greninja, depending on the scenario. I maybe should have opened up Squawkabilly to not give my opponent knowledge is what I'm playing, but we could still get the turn 1 attack, which is kind of why I wanted to open Moon. We have Energy Switch. We can do some stuff. Playing against Gholdengo, and they open up with a Spiritomb. Well, the Gholdengo matchup is pretty okay, I guess. We can just grab Palkia. We get the double Cross Switcher Cologne paste set up. That'd be pretty nice. All right, we'll Squawk. Maybe could have got Greninja there instead of Palkia, which maybe could have done. It's fine. We got Trekking Shoes. Gotta take the Pal Pad. It's a pretty good card. Sorry, Dark Patch. You're the oddball out. Fine, PokéStop to the rescue. It'll surely get us a Battle VIP. No Battle VIP. We got Cologne. Yikes. Yeah, I should have got Greninja instead of Palkia. Thankfully, we got the Palkia VSTAR, though, so never punished. And honestly, if I draw a Hot next turn, there's a world where I can immediately go Cologne Cross Switcher, KO 2 Gimme Ghouls. Because this matchup is like a 2-prize race, I want to say. That's why it's good to have Palkia, because it's a really good early game aggressor in this matchup. See if my opponent gets anything. If we can threaten them with the Radiant Greninja, that's pretty big if they don't get Mana Fee. And they do PokéStop, but they have to lose a Gholdengo. Ultra Ball does give them an extra Pokemon. Yeah, we'll see. We can immediately Greninja them here, which is the big thing. Losing Mew could be annoying. I don't think it's relevant, though. I don't think they're playing any copies of Iono. They could be playing Iono. I don't know. They could also be playing Palkia VSTAR. I guess we'll see. There's the Ultra Ball. Gonna grab a... We'll see what they grab, actually. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna grab. They don't get Mana Fee. We can threaten the turn 2 Radiant Greninja, which I think is going to be important, assuming we can find Radiant Greninja. Which, like I said, I should have grabbed instead of Palkia. But I also did want to get Palkia down guaranteed, Because I do want to attack with Palkia next turn. I don't want to Moon first. I want to go Palkia, then Moon. That's kind of the idea. That's what I want to do in this matchup. I want to go Palkia, then Moon. I don't want to go Moon. Because Palkia's, like, not going to be good enough in the late game. Because I don't think, like, they're just probably going to play around it, right? That's why I don't really need to go Palkia early on. They need to get a Manaphy down here, or else we are going to hit them with a hopeful Radiant Greninja if all goes well. We'll see, we'll see. Question is, do I Sada or PokéStop first? Oh, they just continue his Coin Toss. They are going to get damage on me, which kind of sucks. Only 20, though. Not that big of a deal. Okay. We can Greninja here and take out both Gimme Ghouls, which would be huge. Can we do it? I need the waters for... Well, it does give us the ability to retreat. Yeah, okay, we'll Sada first. Because we can, like, worst case scenario, we'll retreat the Roaring Moon. Or we can at least attack with Moon, which maybe we'll have to attack with Moon. We do get the Ultra Ball, which means we are able to pull off the Radiant Greninja play here. And unfortunately for my opponent, we are going to knock out both of my opponent's Gimme Ghouls, leaving them with nothing in play. Super aggressive turn. Go here. We can attach to the Greninja. Still have PokéStop too, even, which I guess we'll play. No reason not to. Go put 2 here, 1 on the Palkia, and then, you know, roll the PokéStop. Sure, we have Pal Pad in hand, and they concede anyways. Yeah, like I said, dude, aggressive deck. My opponent didn't get down a Manaphy, and we had the Radiant Greninja threat on them. And yeah, that's pretty good. We had Cologne in hand too. Honestly, if we were able to pull off a Gust combo there, we had the Manaphy could have been cooked if they had that too. All right, into this game with Moon Palkia, we are going first, and our start's like kind of annoying. We have to lose 2 of our Sadas, but we have a Battle VIP, so it's like not a bad hand. I think it's Regidrago. Okay, we actually do need Roaring Moon for this matchup, but we do have a Battle VIP. We can play that here. Ooh, we probably Squawkabilly. Never mind, I guess we are very much not getting rid of our hand, which is both good and bad. What's the best target here? Switch, probably. Take these 2. Now, I don't know what we're playing against exactly, like what kind of Regidrago deck this is, so I gotta be cautious. I got to be cautious. All right. PokéStop, don't mill anything bad, please. Okay, rip. Unfortunate, we lost Lumineon, but we did get another energy in the discard, though, which is good. So, we can hopefully attack with Moon next turn. It's actually good we are going first in this scenario, because, like, this one thing I like about this build, if you go first, you can try to get Palkia online and set it up, and then hopefully get the Palkia threat established. Whereas if you go second, you can Moon turn 1, but, you know, keeps the options open. Our hand's decent for next turn. Again, the Sada bails out. It's kind of good. I mean, honestly, I don't think I would have squawked anyways. With the hand we had, it would have been fine. So, I don't know what I'm up against exactly. Like, what kind of Regidrago deck is this? Is basically what I'm trying to get at here. What kind of Regidrago deck am I playing against? They have a Lance. That is not a hand disruption card, so no fear of an Iono or anything. So we keep the hand, which is nice, because his hand does have the hopeful attack in it. I mean, if all goes well, fingers crossed, we should hopefully get the knockout. Turn 1. We'll see. If we get a Palkia next turn, we can at least swing with Palkia, but I don't think we're going to get much value out of Palkia. It's not like it's going to one-shot them. My question is, are they playing Altaria EX? So Regidrago V-Star is kind of annoying because they could play Altaria EX, which we can then not use. We can't Frenzy Gouge them if they do Altaria. I'd have to, like, Cross Switcher Boss or Rope Boss or Cross Switcher Rope to knock out Drago with Frenzy Gouging if they have Altaria. And they do have Altaria. The question is, how is my opponent going to power up their Pokemon, though? They played Lance. There's no Gardenia this turn, no Iono, no Research, no Arvins. I don't know. They're no Turbo Energize. I don't know. We'll see. How are they going to be able to charge up their attackers? That's the question. How do they charge up their stuff? That's what we are going to be finding out in this match. All right, let's see what they do here. They grab Dragons, but what else? They grab Giratina and Altaria, which are 2 good dragons. They're going to roll the Pokestop, and they do get 2 Ultra Balls, which is pretty good, considering they have dragons in their hand. That was a pretty good Ultra Ball. That was a pretty good Pokestop. Are they playing Arceus? They could be. They get, like, 3 dragons in the discard pile here if they want, which is pretty annoying. The only 2 dragons we have to worry about really are just Giratina and Altaria. Mostly Altaria. Like, they have Noivern, I guess, but, like, then I just Frenzy Gouging. It is an Arc deck. All right, well, Arceus is fine. We can obviously, hopefully, KO the Arc. No way they got Switch DT in hand, though, right? Okay, good. They can hit my Moon next turn, though, with Arceus V-Star, which kind of sucks. I need another Roaring Moon in play. See if we can get there. We can at least kill the Regidrago with our Moon, which is good. There is that. Is it going to be a pass from the turn? They have the Ultra Ball in hand for Arc V-Star. So they have the guaranteed Arc. There's the attack. All right, sick. We do have it. All right, just Sada. Let's see what we got here off Sada. Okay. Got the Palkia V-Star. If I find a Cross Switcher, we can KO the thing. We'd have to Star Portal a single Water Energy in play, which feels kind of bad. But it does give us the ability to do that nonetheless. Now roll this first. No Cross Switcher. But we got some stuff. It's actually not too bad. It's decent. I'll take it. Yeah. If we got, how do we hit Cross Switcher? We go an Ultra Ball for Palkia. Palkia, Star Portal 1 energy. I could still Concealed into it, though. Could still draw it here. Should probably have played the Ultra Ball to thin, but I want to keep the resources. Okay, rip. That's not happening. It's fine. Still a workable hand. We got another Roaring Moon, which is good. Get rid of a Dark Patch. Kind of want to get Palkia in play here, too. I have the other Ultra Ball. Just load up another Moon quietly in the background. Double Moon threat established. All right, this is good. But now, next turn, if all goes well, we can just Cross Switcher knock out the Regidrago on the bench and go around the Arceus. That's also an option. So it's like we have options. All right, 2 prizes. What do we got? Cologne and Moon. Fortunately, Canceling Cologne does not do much in this matchup. Now, they can probably Iono me here. But if I don't get Iono'd, I keep the hand, and then I can set up the play on the Drago and knock it out immediately, which is what I want to do. Really depends what they have in their hand, I guess. So they have the DT and stuff. It would have been really, really good if we KO the Arceus there. Like, I could have sequenced that better, but this play, the way I went made it a little bit safer. Like, we kind of went a bit more of a safer route, and it did pay off. Our more conservative play paid off. Because now we're just in a better spot. We have 2 Moons kind of powered up. Like, we're chilling. We're chilling. Question is, are they going to go grab an Iono this turn? Probably, but we'll see. Because all we have to do is find double Cross Switcher or a boss energy combo, and then we can kill the Moon. If I can kill the other Drago with Moon next turn, it's like wraps. Like, it's really bad if we can do that. Really bad for my opponent, not for me. Question is, do they got it like that? They have an Ultra Ball. They have a Judge. Ooh, that is not a card I want to see. I guess I'd rather Judge than Iono because I get the deck shuffled, which keeps stuff in the deck, which is good. We'll see what they Ultra Ball for here. What else is there even to grab at this point? Bidoof, I guess, if they're playing the Bibarel engine. I just don't know what else they're playing. That's the problem. I just don't know what else they have in their deck here. Like, what else do you Ultra Ball for? Goodra. Goodra could be annoying. Palkia would probably do, like, no damage if they Goodra me. But they'd probably just, like, attack with something else. Dragonite V. Okay, they do have that. That's a decent attacker. And no Judge. So actually just going to research. They are not going to get rid of my hand. Which really opens up some possibilities for this knockout on that Regidrago on the bench. This is really good. That's really good they did that. If I could just draw an energy here, too, we could just Lumineon for boss, I think, right? Would that be an option? Yeah, it would be. No, Lumineon's gone. Okay. So it has to be the Cross Switcher or draw boss energy combo. They're playing the Gardevoir engine. That's fine. Okay. All right, yeah. We can knock out the Drago here with the other Moon, which is what we probably just win the game if we do that. So we'll see. They do get to keep Starbirth. That doesn't really matter too much at this point. See what else I got here. Yeah, we can Sada. We can Sada and then try to get the Cross Switcher. We are going to see 7 extra cards here with the PokéStop and the Sada. Okay, now they're going to Starbirth. They could get a Path, I guess, but I have access to the powerful PokéStop. Yeah, the fact they just researched is huge. Honestly, they should have just judged me there. I'm surprised they didn't judge me. I don't think researching was like the best play they could have made. I guess they wanted to set up a little bit because they are a little behind because of the turn 1 KO, but I mean, they don't know I have Cross Switcher, I guess, so there is that. But I don't know. I'm surprised they didn't just judge me. Had they judged me, it could have been pretty devastating. Because now it's looking really good. Because now we can go for the Cross Switcher on the Regidrago. If they also put 2 Curlias in play, there is a possibility where we could set up Greninja. We can go like knockout Drago and then win the game with Radiant Greninja. With Star Portal, if they bench 2 Ralts, which I imagine they're probably playing more than 1 Curlia. I don't think they're just playing a 1-1 Curlia line. That would be kind of bad. So that's like 2 potential outs we can win instead of just going 2 Status KO on this Arceus. But they actually just Nova. They don't do anything else with their hand, which is interesting. Okay. So yeah, if I can find one of my Cross Switchers, I don't know if they're all in the deck, but if I find either Cross Switcher here, we are going to be in a very good position to just win this game. Okay, Water Energy is really good. That helps a lot. I'm not going to do Ultra Ball just yet. Okay. Did not get it. Still don't want to Ultra Ball anything in the hand away. I could get rid of the Dark Patch, I guess. That's my last Dark Patch, though. Might need that. Yeah, I might need that. I'm just going to Sada. Good Melony, too. It's probably better to play the Melony, then. I don't think I'm ever doing Star Portal this turn. Yeah, it's probably better to Melony. No Cross Switcher. Dun dun dun. Not like this. Alright, we can thin. Thin some more. Only 1 in the deck? Oh my god. Oh, we're not getting there. We're not getting there. We only have 1 Cross Switcher. Our other... we prize 2 Cross Switchers. Oh my gosh. Not like this. I still don't want to Ultra Ball. Dude, that sucks. This is not great. Okay. If worse comes to worse, we can kill the active with the other Moon, then set up for later. It's not that bad, but it is pretty grief. Like, it's still fine, but then, like, I don't know, it's bad. Okay, we got the Cross Switcher. Let's go. We have to lose Boss, though, but that's fine. It's all Gucci. As long as we got the Cross Switcher, that's all that matters. All right. Boom. Bring in the Regidrago, and we can knock it out with Frenzy Gouging. I don't think I really need to do anything else. I guess I could Pal Pad here. Put back these 2. Could put the boss back, I guess, too. It probably should have. Could get the double Cross Switch off the prizes, though. Could grab Mew here with his Ultra Ball. Sure. Get the Mew online. Alright, Frenzy Gouging. Alright. We got the Cross Switcher KO, and that's, like, basically wraps, because now my opponent doesn't really have a win con. If they go Arceus this turn, I just win the game with Moon on the bench, and my opponent, like, loses. All right, double Cross Switch all the prizes? Nope. Okay. Maybe I should have Pal Pad the boss back, but I don't think it really matters, to be honest. Like, I think we probably win the game regardless. We are very far ahead. There's nothing they can really do. That was a huge knockout, and that should put us far enough ahead in the game to win. If my opponent somehow, like, stops me from winning next turn, if they bench another Ralts, I have the threat of Radiant Greninja plus Palkia. So, like, even if they bench another Ralts, like, I can win that way, too. If I find... Well, I guess I need another energy, but they're mostly going to take a prize this turn, right? Either Moon has a Water Energy on it, so it's like, you KO a Moon. If you don't KO Moon, I just Frenzy Gouging your active for a game. If you know, KO the Moon, bench a Curlia, somehow make it so I can't win this turn, I can Greninja for game on 2 Curlias if they bench a second Ralts. It's like, feels like it's checkmate. We have Mew online. Yeah, I should have just probably Pal Pad a boss back. I don't know. Probably should have, but I don't think it's going to matter. I don't think this is going to come down to a Gust either way. It's pretty hard for us to lose at this point. We just delete the Arceus no matter what. There's an Iono. It's not going to matter too much at this point, like I said. And let's see what they got. Like, I'm even, like, I could even start attacking with Palkia. Like, if I really wanted to, I can, like, swing with Palkia here, put some damage on them, set up, like, a Greninja 2-shot on this thing. I got plays for days. Nothing they can do. That was just a really big Cross Switcher. Finding that one of Cross Switcher there was very important. Without it, I'm not sure we were going to be able to do anything this turn, but it looks like we're holding on. My opponent is also still holding on in this position, though. They got the Ultra Ball here, getting rid of another Arc Line. They can get another Regidrago, but do they even have a third Regidrago? We've already KO'd 2. They don't even have a third Drago. Yeah, it's like game over. I think they've accepted their fate. There's not much they can do. They can PokéStop. They do lose a Ralt. They're just prolonging the inevitable, it looks like, at this point. I really can't see a way for my opponent to get out of this. Like, they have to, like, have, like, a crushing hammer or something, and then they hope I don't find energy. That's it. That's, like, maybe my opponent's only win con, if they do, but I doubt they're playing hammer, so... I think it's just GG's. I'm, like, thinking of every possible way my opponent can stop me here, but I can't think of anything. They can retreat. That's fine. Obviously, I don't have a boss, so I can just attack the Kirlian. It's like, all right, then what? Let's kill your Kirlian. What are you going to do anyways? It doesn't even matter. If they bench another Ralts, we just go Greninja for game. I can't really afford to bench other Ralts here. They do get Tails. They have to get a basic here. Yeah, there's nothing they can really do. There's nothing they can do. It's like basically GG's. This just prolongs the game, yeah. Doesn't matter. We have Palkia as a threat, yeah. We can just Trekking Shoes. Get rid of that. There's Sada. And then we can just Calamity Storm. We don't even need to get rid of the stadium. Yeah, it is game over. There's literally like no way my opponent can win here. Do we get the other Cross Switcher? We don't get the other Cross Switcher, so the last Cross Switcher is prized. But it's all good. I think it's GG's. The last Cross Switcher is the last prize. It shouldn't matter. Does my opponent have any way out of this? There's just a fire, and that should be about it. Should be it. I guess they could boss Palkia and stall it, but I can Star Portal, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, okay, it's like game over. It is game over. There is like literally nothing they can do. There's nothing they can do. This game is quite literally just over. Yeah, this game is over. We do have to give my opponent 2 more prizes next turn, but it doesn't matter. Like, the game's over. They have to have some, like, weird tech card in their deck that can save them. I don't think there is. They have just kind of prolonged this game even further than it needed to. Still haven't conceded. They're just taking their actions and their sweet, sweet time. Heads. They don't even get tails. They might even get a Regidrago here. Lol. There's Noivern. Yeah, that, like, the double Cross Switcher there, like I said, that turn just kept us in the game. Aggro Moon, maybe. All right. Is that it? Is it Jover? Yep, there it is. There's the scoop. All right. Moon Palkia takes the dubs. A lot of lines there. If they ever get greedy, put 2 Curlius down, we threaten their Greninja. Frenzy Gouging, a lot of things went well that game. And there you have, folks. That is the Roaring Moon Palkia deck in action. Definitely contender for the most aggressive Roaring Moon deck in the format. And then one of the most aggressive decks in the format, especially with how it plays with the addition of the Palkia VSTAR. We had some pretty interesting matches in this video, especially the double match against the Entei Valiant player that live matches into the same person twice in a row like that. It was a crazy, crazy game there in game 2. But that'll be it for me on the Roaring Moon Palkia deck. Let me know what you think of the deck down below. What would you change about the list if you were to play it and all that stuff? I'd be interested to hear. And that'll be for me. If you enjoyed the video on Moon Palkia, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. Help me on the road to reaching 55,000 subs. Share a card comment down below. If you get any codes, use code LDF. Check out my Twitch, my Twitter, and my Discord server, and the second YouTube channel down below, and the Shovel Squad, and all that stuff. And I'll catch you on another video. Bye-bye.